सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः। Vichara Sagara, Chapter 6, page number 223, topic 342, top line. Guru Vedantadinam Mithyatve Drishtanta Pradarshanam. The entire Vichara Sagara is the teaching given to three types of adhikaris, three types of qualified students. Fourth chapter teaching is for Uttamadhikari. The name of that student is Tattva Drushti. And the teaching given was Jnana Yoga. The direct teaching, very deep teaching, that is Drishti Srishti Vada. Drishti Srishti Vada, in which there are only two sattas are there. One is Pratibhasikam, another is Paramarthikam. Absolute reality and projected reality. Only two sattas are there. That teaching is given to Uttamadhikari, Uttamadhikari Tattva Drishti. Uttamadhikari is one who gives primary importance to Shastra, not to Tarka. Primary importance to Shastra, whoever gives, it is a traditional learning and a traditional teaching. Whoever gives primary importance to in learning or teaching to Shastra only, that is a traditional teaching. Whoever gives primary importance to Tarka backed by Shastra, that is not accepted in traditional teaching. That teaching and that learning, both of them are not traditional or sampradaya teaching. So we see the three types of Sishyas in Vichara Sagara. Tattva Drishti we saw in the fourth chapter with Jnana Yoga. Then fifth chapter Madhyamadhikari Adrishtihi Upasana Yoga is given for a Madhyamadhikari. And the sixth chapter is for a adhikari who left out other than Uttama and Madhyama, Manda adhikari only left out. That is Tarka Drishtihi. The name of the third student is called Tarka Drishtihi. We don't call him as Manda Adhikari or Adhama Adhikari, but he is intelligent only, Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampannaha only. Still, he never asks questions with regard to Vedanta. His questions are based on reasoning or logic. Tarka based questions, not but Vedanta based questions. According to traditional teaching, Tarka based questions are always obstacle for a mukshu or a seeker. Tarka based questions, he is a very brilliant person, intelligent person. Still, Shastra says his intelligence is not going to help him to attain moksha. His intelligence is not going to help him to attain moksha because Tarka Drishti is a Drishti which is an obstacle. How can you say so? Tarka, logic, rational, scientific, modern scientific thinking is good only. Why you are telling that person cannot get moksha? Intelligent person only should get moksha. Brilliant person only should get moksha. But if you remember Kathopanishad statement, Yamadharmaraja said, Naisha Tarkena Matirapaneya. Through Tarka, one cannot attain moksha. Tarkika mind. Shastra is secondary. So Tarka Drishti is one, even though he is a Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampannaha, but there is an obstruction. That is why he is not able to accept Dvividha Sattavada. Paramarthika and Pratibhasika Satyam alone are there. Aham Satyam Jagan Mithya Ahameva Brahma Anyat Sarvam Mithya. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jivo Brahma Ivana Paraha, generally we say, but really speaking, once you are an advanced student, you have to say not Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, but Aham Satyam Jagan Mithya. Next, what? Aham eva Brahma. Jivo Brahmaiva. Aham Brahmaiva na paraha. That is the statement. So, Dvividha Sattavada and Trividha Sattavada. What is the difference we saw? After long gap, we have to recollect again. In Dvividha Sattavada, triangle format. Triangle means what? Ishvara Srishti is there, Jiva is there, Jagat is there. Jiva Jagat Ishvaraha. Triangle format. So that is introduced by Shastra in the initial stages of learning. Taittiriyopanishad is the pramanam. Taittiriyopanishad is for Trividha Sattavada and Prashnopanishad is for Dvividha Sattavada. Vyavaharika satta also is included in what? Pratibhasika satta. Vyavaharika satta is also included in Pratibhasika satta. Therefore, there are only two sattas, Vividha satta vada. Prashnopanishad for DSV, Taittiriyopanishad for TSV. We saw. So, first part of 6th chapter, 25 topics, we have completed. Almost last topic we are from this 317 to 342, 25 topics are covered until now. Hereafter only 6th chapter going to come, exact teaching for Tarkadrushti. So Guru is handling 3 levels of students. 4th chapter for Uttamadhikari, 5th chapter for Madhyamadhikari, and 6th chapter for intellectual student. But who is not much different from Manda Adhikari, but we don't call him Manda Adhikari. But anyhow, he is not able to swallow the DSV. So, Tarka Drushti doesn't ask for Vedanta questions. He is objecting, how can you say so? Whole Vyavaharika Jagat is Mithya. That is the question he raises. Nischala Dasa, giving the first part of that DSV for Uttamadhikari he gave, but Tarkadrishti raised a question. In this 342 to 387, Guru Vedantadinam Mithyatve. This is the question raised by the Tarkadrishti. In 207 page, we saw the second question. First question 199, Swapna Sadrishaha Eva question, we replied there. Jagrat Prapancha also Swapna Sadrishaha Eva. Still he is not able to swallow. Swapna Mithyatvam is Vyavaharikam or Pratibhasikam. Swapna Mithyatvam. For many people, Swapna is also Satyam. To establish Vyavaharika Satyam as Mithya, author took the help of Swapna Drishtanta. Swapna Drishtanta means dream example. Just as dream is unreal, similarly Vyavaharika is also unreal, he said. So Swapna Drishtanta, Swapnasya Mithyatvam is Vyavaharikam or Pratibhasikam. Pratibhasikam only Mithyatvat. So now he is going to give again imagining a dream universe, dream observer, dream. Through dream he is going to teach how the world is mithya, how through dream how he understands the DSV. Dream example Dwara. So Tarkadrishti word is not mentioned here, Tattvadrishti only written. Therefore we have to correct that word. It is not Tattvadrishti, it is Tarkadrishti. Okay. Now, Guru Vedantadinam Mithyatve. Agridha Deva, and one example is going to come, the dream example. First, Drishtanta Pradarshanam. Example is going to be shown for what? Mithyatve. To establish Mithyatvam, unreality. Of what and what? Guru Vedantadinam. Nischalodasa said in DSV, Guru Vedanta teaching all Vyavaharikam only, Pratibhasikam only, he said. Pratibhasikam is like Swapna. Swapna is unreal. Just as dream is unreal, Vyavaharika is also unreal, suppose. Then Guru is also unreal, teaching is also unreal. Guru Vedanta Dina. Then Guru teaching moksha is also unreal. All become unreal, unreal, unreal. That is the heading I have introduced in the last class. Guru Vedantadina Mithyatve. If Guru and Vedanta are also Mithya, Drishtanta Pradarshanam. Example is going to be shown. Why not? The Tarka Drishti's questions are based on this topic. Later answer is going to come from the example from 343. What is the Prashna and what is the Uttaram? That we will see now. 342. संसारस्य स्वप्नवत् स्वल्पकालस्थायित्वे बन्धनादित्वं तन्निवृत्तिरूपमोक्ष उद्देश्यक श्रवणादिसाधनानुष्ठानं च न घटेत इति तर्कदृष्टिस्तृतीयः प्रश्नः. Now Tarka Drishti is asking a third question. Third question is this. What is this? Tarka Drishti is asking. You have to correct Tattva Drishti as Tarka Drishti. Samsarasya Swarupam Mithya Mithya and moksha also is Mithya, suppose. Samsarasya swapnavat. This whole samsara means vyavaharika prapancha swapnavat. It is like a swapna. Ho Guru Nichaladasa. Hey Guru, if you say so, swapnavat. Swalpakala sthayitve. Dream is always swalpakalam. Very, very minimum time, very short time. Swalpakala means short time. Bandhanaditvam tannivritti rupa moksha uddeshyaka. But bandhanadi nivrittam. Bandhanaditvam na ghateta. You can supply in brackets. Bondage and liberation would have not been happened. If it is the samsara is like a swapna, short time, where is the question of bondage? Where is the question of moksha? Na ghateta. Then tan nivritti rupa. Tan nivritti means samsara nivritti rupa. Samsarasya nivritti. To remove that samsara, what are all practices given? Moksha is the solution. Moksha uddeshyaka. To give moksha, what are all prescribed in Jnana Yoga? Shravanadi sadhana anushtanancha. Shravana adipadat manana nididhyasana anushtanam. Anushtanam means here what? Listening to Shastra, Shravanam, doing Mananam, and Nididhyasanam practice. All of them. Shravanadi sadhana anushtanancha na ghateta iti. Not logically possible. When the samsara jagrat prapancha is also like a swapna, very short time, All these cannot happen. Studying Shravanam 20 years, 25 years, Swamini, you are celebrating Silver Jubilee. Students celebrated the Silver Jubilee because I have completed 25 years of teaching. If it is Mithya, hmm, because genuine question only. If it is Mithya, how can you teach, how can you celebrate Silver Jubilee? Correct, Dani? Dream is only few minutes, few seconds, not even minutes. How can you celebrate silver jubilee of your teaching? You are teaching, talking about bandha, moksha, shravanam, mananam, nididhyasanam. You are talking elaborately. Then you are telling now it is like a swapnavat. Quite illogical statement, contradictory, looks like contradictory. That is what Tarka Drishti asking, genuine question only, no? Anushtanancha na ghateta iti. Tarka Drishti Strutriya Prashnaha. Tarka Drishti's third question. That third question is briefly given here. Now it is he is going to elaborate. Why it is short like Swapna, why it is not short like Swapna. He is going to give तर्कदृष्टिः पृच्छति ईश्वर सृष्टिः अनन्तकल्पकालात् अनादितया प्रवर्तते तत्र ज्ञानी मुच्यते अज्ञानी संसरति यदि जाग्रदपि स्वप्नसमः स्यात् तदा यथा स्वप्नः क्षणं मुहूर्तं प्रहरकालं वा भवति तथा संसारोऽपि क्षणं मुहूर्तं प्रहरकालं ततः किञ्चिदधिककालं वा भवितुमर्हति संसारस्य स्वप्नवत् अल्पकालस्य अल्पकालाय अल्पकालस्थायित्वे बन्धः अनादिकालात् प्रवर्तते इति न युज्येत बन्धनिवृत्तिरूपमोक्षप्राप्तये श्रवणादिसाधनानुष्ठानं च निष्फलं भवेदिति. This is the whole elaboration of third question. So first 2.5 lines briefly presented the question. Now it is elaborately presented. What Tarkadrishtihi Prichhati, what he is asking. Ishvara Srishtihi Anantakala. My Swapna Srishti, my creation of my dream is Alpakala. Whereas this whole Jagat creation, Ishvara Srishtihi Anantakala. What do you mean by Anantakala? In the footnote, lot of timings are given here. Krita Yuga, Kali Yuga, Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. So that Kala is given in the footnote, just you can look into that. Ekam Krita Yugam. How much Krita Yugam? 17,28,000 years is Krita Yugam. Then 12,96,000 years Treta Yugam. Then Dwapara Yugam is 8,64,000 years. Vatsaraha means years. Dwapara Yugam. Then Kali Yugam is 4,32,000 years. It's because he mentioned here Prahara Kala Muhurta, Kshanam, like that he has mentioned. That is why in footnote the author has given all these timings. All these four yugas put together, Ekam Mahayugam. Mahayuga. How much Mahayuga is in four Kali Yugas put together, 332, 4 lakh 32,000. 4 lakhs वत्सराः अथवा चतुर्युग समाहारः एकं महायुगम्. All four yugas put together one mahayugam. So this is the whole thing is Kala. 30 crore 67 lakh comes numbers. So many numbers are there. I am not going to enter into that footnote. Okay, it is mind-boggling. In Puranas, all these are given. One day of Brahmaji is 800 crores of a human life. Human being 800 crore years of humans, one day of Brahmaji. Enough of this counting of Kala. Okay, mind-boggling. We saw this in when I was taking Bhagavad Gita 8th chapter. At that time I explained all this. Okay, let us come to the Moolam now. What he is asking, that Ishvara Srishtihi Ananta Kalpa Kaladina Kalat Anaditaya. Anadi means beginningless. Pravartate, from long time it is there. Tatra Jnani Muchyate. In Jagrata Avastha, there when the Kala is so vast in Ishvara Srishti, there we talk about Jnani is the one who is a liberated person. Ajnani Samsarati. Ignorant person go to birth and death cycle. Yadi Jagradapi Swapna Samaha Syat. As you are telling, O Nischaladasa, Guru, the Adharkam Guru. You are telling it is like a Swapna, Mithya, the Syat, Tada, Yatha Swapnaha. The dream is how much time? Kshanam, Muhurtam, Praharakalam va. That means here Muhurtam is one Praharakala. Okay. Praharakalam va bhavitum arhati. Kshanam means seconds, you know. Muhurtam. Muhurtam Praharakalam. Part of the timings, this is also. Okay. Until dawn. Part of the day until dawn, it is called Praharakalam. Tataha kinchidapi kalam va bhavitum arhati. So this Swapna is very, very short time. Shanam muhurtam praharakalam va bhavati. After bhavati, full stop need not be there. Tadha samsaraha api. If it is like a dream, this samsara also must be what? Must be in seconds, kshanam. One muhurta kalam ante kalyana muhurta namak theriyum. Muhurta kalam how few minutes. Prahara kalam. Tataha kinchid adhika kalam. Otherwise little bit more. Va bhavitum arhati. At least better than swapna. Time. That is the point. Why he is giving the reason. Samsarasya swapnavat swalpakala sthayite. If samsara is also like swalpakala, very short time like swapna, Bandhaha anadi kala pravartate iti. You are telling bandha is coming from many janmas. From long time you are bound. Hmm? Pravartate iti na yujjeta. You cannot talk about the bandha, bondage. It is continuing from many years, you cannot say. Bandha nivrutti rupa moksha praptaye. Then bandha is from long time it is there, and to remove that bandha also, to attain moksha, you cannot talk about shravana adi sadhana anushtana. Shravanam for long time, consistent systematic study of Vedantic scriptures under a competent teacher for a length of time. You are telling length of time. If it is like Swapna, why you are using length of time? Is it possible it is a length of time? If the samsara jagat is like a Swapna, is it possible for samsara to be a swapna? Shravanadi sadhananushtanam cha nishphalam bhavet iti. It is also nishphalam, useless, meaningless. All your teaching, 25 years silver jubilee celebration and all are funny, funny. And you are celebrating in Manjakodi, students did that. Swamini, you have completed 25 years. Even Rishikesh also they did. 2 times they celebrated. What? Silver Jubilee celebration of completion of 25 years of teaching. And it's saying that bandha is from long time you are having. And without any hesitation, teacher says, same teacher who is teaching from 25 years says the whole jagat is like a swapna. You all also can ask, but you don't ask, I know. Tarka Drishti is asking a question. Tarka Drishti is asking a question. How can you say so? How can you celebrate Silver Jubilee? And how can you say this is like a swapna, like a dream? Dream is only few seconds, few minutes. If at all it is there for long time also, that much only. But how can you say so? Full contradiction. Is it not? Contradiction only. Long time Shravanam is required, and you are telling one side. Long time Shravanam, consistent Shravanam. At the same time, the whole world is like a dream. The question should come. At least Tarka Drishti is raising that question. Now we are also can question, our intellect also will question. But we have answer for that. Okay. Next page. Guruhu Uttaram Aha. Guru Uttaram Aha. Page number 224. Yadyapi Purvokta Siddhante Bandhamokshau Guru Vedanta Vedantadayasya Na Angikriyante Kintu Chaitanyamekam Nityamuktamasti Avidya Parinama Chaitanye Nana Vivartarupa Bhavanti Taihi Vivartaihi Atmaswarupasya Na Kachidapi Hanihi Atma Sada Asangaha Ekarasaha Cha Ekarasachaste. Up to here we will see number 4 work. Very terse answer. What Nishchaladasa is giving. Guruhu Uttaram Aha is giving the answer to Tarka Drishti. Guruhu, the teacher, is giving the answer to Tarka Drishti, that question, third question's answer. Previous page question ke answer. Nishchala Dasa Once again coming to DSV, Drishti Srishti Vada. To convince the Tarka Drishti once again. In TSV, we say Maya and Avidya are different. In TSV, Trividha Sattavada, we say Maya and Avidya are different. But in DSV, Dvividha Sattavada, we say Maya and Avidya are identical. Another name for Maya is Avidya. Another name for Avidya is Maya. Both are identical. Past is also projected in present. Future is also projected in present. Present is also projected in present. Present and time. Past, future, present. All three are times. Yadyapi. Very, very important answer. We can put Yadyapi within brackets because it's a big long sentence. Purvokta Siddhante. Purvokta means already this is given by Nischaladasa. Dvividha Sattavada already given. Once again he is going to explain. Purvokta Siddhante. What he said he is reminding now. Who the author, Nischaladasa, is reminding the answer once again to the Tarkadrishti. Bandha mokshau guru vedantadayascha na angikriyante. Bandha and moksha, guru and vedanta, adipadat, etc. Shastra, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, na angikriyante. They are not accepted. Answer number 1. Why? Kintu Chaitanyamekam Nityamuktam Asti. Chaitanyam alone is there. Now you can go to Tippani. Tippani is also very important. First Tippani you can see Chaitanyam Ekam Nityamuktam Asti. For that is a Tippani. Chaitanyam is only one alone. Ekam. Ever liberated. Ever free Chaitanyam alone is there. Atra ayam abhiprayaha. Regarding this Chaitanyam Ekam, message of DSV is this. What is that? He says, Atra ayam abhiprayaha. Footnote. All footnotes we are reading, not reading, but some places very important we have to. Drishti Srishti Vade. Drishti Srishti Vada means what? DSV. Brahmava idamagra asit tadatmanameva avet aham brahmasmiti. This quotation taken from Brihadaranyaka Purusha Vidha Brahmanam, first chapter, 4th Brahmanam, 10th mantra. Ityadi Srutya. Ityadi Brihadaranyaka Upanishad Dwara. Brahmaeva Swa Avidyaya. Brahman alone by Avidya samsarati. Samsarati means as though Brahman is entering into samsara. Swa Avidyaya muchyate, as though liberated. Brahman alone entering into samsara. Brahman alone is liberated as though. Iva. Iti Brihadaranyakam Bhashyat. In Brihadaranyaka, Shankaracharya writes. And he gives one example also. That shloka. Vyadhasuno smruti praptau. This is also Tippani only. Vyadha bhavaha nivartate yatha evam eva atmanaha ajnasya tattvamasyadi vakyataha. That shloka meaning is one Raja, Prince, Yuvaraja, Prince By chance, he missed his palace and went into the group of hunters' family. Vyadha means hunter. Sunaha, Vyadha Sunaha means hunter's son. Vyadha Putraha. Smriti Praptau. Once he got that I am not a hunter's son. That Raja died, and the kingdom people, the ministers came in search of this prince. Where is this prince? We have lost him long before. Where is he? They came to this hunter's place and found out this boy as a prince. They reminded him, you are not Vyadhaputraha, you are not the hunter's son, you are the son of a king. Vyadha bhavaha nivartate. That bhava will go away. Once the aptavakyam, ministers have come, imagine, they come and they say, you are not the son of hunter, you are the son of a Raja. Now you have to come and take up the throne, kingdom you have to rule. Like that. Yatha evam, similarly. Atmanaha ajnasya. When a person is ignorant of Atma, ajnasya, tattvamasya divakyataha. Guru comes and tells, Uddalaka comes and tells to his son Shvetaketu, Tattvamasi, you are that Brahman, you are that Brahman, like that. I am not going to read the whole paragraph, the explanation of this, how Tattvamasi Mahavakya works in the student when Guru says, the whole thing comes. And the next footnote also, what are all anadi also given. And Guru Sishya Tarkadrishti said, the whole Srishti is from Anadi Kala. Anadi, in the beginningless time they are there. Then Nischala Dasa says, we have 6 Anadis, not only Samsara, Srishti, Anadi, there are many. This also we saw. What are all 6 Anadis also we saw. Jiva, Isha, Vishuddhachit, Tatha, Jiveshayor Bhida, Avidyatachitor Yogaha, Shadatmakam, Anadayaha. This sloka already we saw in previous portions. What are they? How many anadis are there? 6 anadayaha. You are telling Srishti is anadi. We have a lot of things anadi. Jiva is anadi. Ishaha, Ishvara is also anadi. Then third one, Vishuddhachit is also anadi. Then Jiva Ishayoho Bhedaha. Bheda means Bhedaha. It is also anadi. Then Avidya is also anadi, beginninglessly there. 6th one is Avidyachit Yogaha is also anadi. Avidyachit Yogaha means Avidya, ignorance, and Chit, Chaitanyam, Yogaha, their association is called Kalaha. What is Kala? Kala, time is nothing but ignorance plus Chaitanyam. Their association is called Kalaha. Then Panchabhutas are all come under products. They are come under Pravaha Rupena Anadi. Anadi is of 2 types. Anadi means beginningless. Is of 2 types. 2 types of beginninglessness. One is Pravaha Rupa Anadi. Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha. They are also Anadi only. Potentially they are there, unmanifest form. Again they come to manifest form. Products, that is called Anadi Pravaha Rupena, continuously. Second type of Anadi is Swarupataha Anadi. By nature they are beginningless. What are they? 2 are Swarupataha Anadi. Jiva and Ishvara both are Swarupataha Anadi. By nature they are beginningless. But Pancha Bhutas come under Pravaha Rupa Anadi. Pravaha Rupa Anadi means as their products. They go to Avyakta, Vyaktayas Sarvaha, Prabhavantyah Ragame, like that. Manifestation to unmanifestation, unmanifestation to manifestation. That is Pravaha Rupa Anadi. So here that is called Anadaya. This is the footnote. This much is sufficient footnote. Let us go to Moolam again. Bandhamokshau Guru Vedantadayascha na angikhriyante. Number 1. Kintu Chaitanyamekam Nityamuktam asti. Chaitanyam alone is Aham Chaitanyam, ever liberated only. Second answer. Then third answer, Avidya Parinamaha cha Avidya Parinamaha Chaitanye Nana Vivarta Rupa Bhavanti. The third answer is very, very technical. Taihi Vivartaihi Atmaswarupasya na kachidapi hanihi. This Vivarta Upadana Karanam. Two Karanams are there. Parinami Upadana Karanam, Vivarta Upadana Karanam. We saw this, what is Parinami Karanam, what is Vivarta. Again we have to recollect that. The significance of Ekarasa. Now that Ekarasa, Atma Sada Asangaha Ekarasaschaste. Up to here we saw. So I'll explain the third answer and fourth answer, highly technical, and the whole crux of Vedanta is here. What is that significance? Adhyasa Siddhyartham, we say Ajnana covers the Visesha Amsha. Ajnana, see, for example, rope snake will take. Rope snake. In the rope snake, rope amsha is covered. Snake, rope amsha is the Visesha Amsha. Samanya Amsha is rope is. There is something. There is something means that is Samanya Amsha. But what is something is rope. Rope is Visesha Amsha. So Samanya Amsha is evident, but rope Amsha is not evident. Visesha Amsha is not evident. So Samanya Amsha is not covered, that is Adhisthana. Rope is, that rope Amsha is covered. In rope place a snake is appearing. So Samanya Amsha is easiness. Easiness is not covered, but that is called Idam Amsha. This is rope. This is not covered. That is not covered, veiled, na avriyate. It is not covered. But Rajju Amsha avrunati. Rajju Amsha we do not know, we see the Sarpa. So Rajju Amsha is the Visesha Amsha. This is the example. So Samanya Amsha is Idam Amsha. This is Idam Amsha is Samanya Amsha is not covered. Example you have to catch carefully. Then I am going to Dashtanta. Already I told this same thing again. I am repeating. Repeating in the means in my Upanishad classes, Taitriyam, Brahmananda Valli and all, we saw this. Very important portion. What is Parinami Upadana Karanam? What is Vivarta Upadana Karanam? Rajju Sarpa, Rajju is the Vivarta Upadana Karanam. Without undergoing a change, Rajju appears as snake. That is called Vivarta Upadana Karanam. That means Aparityagena. It is not leaving its nature. Aparityagena Rupantara Apattihi Vivarta Upadana Karanam. Unlike milk and curds, milk leaves its liquidity and the color also, it becomes curds. It is a Parinami Upadana Karanam. In Parinami Karanam, it is modification is there. In Vivarta Upadana Karanam, there is no modification. To appear as a snake, a rope has undergone any change? Does rope has undergone any change? No. Marriage water, no change. Shell silver, no change. So these three examples are for Vivarta Upadana Karana. With these three examples only we pick up the Dashtanta. Now Chaitanyasya Satchit Amsha is not covered. I am, that amness, I, the awareness, consciousness, that is not covered. I am there. I am here. I am here. I am. That means Sadamsha, Chidamsha is not covered. Sadamsha, Chidamsha is the what? Samanya Amsha. What is Vishesha Amsha covered? Aham Sat Chit is not covered. I am, we say, but I am Ananda Swarupaha. We have forgotten. Ananda Amsha is Vishesha Amsha. That is covered. So Ananda Amsha is covered. Aham is Samsarasya Amsha. Aham Amsha. Aham Paramatmatvam Ayam Avritaha. Paramatmatva means I am Paramatma, Ananda Swarupaha is Avritaha. Jivatma Anena Ekarasaha Nissamanya Chaitanyam. Ekarasaha means Chaitanyam doesn't have Samanya Vishesha Amsha also. Like a rope snake, Idam Amsha and Rajju Amsha. This is and rope. Two amshas are there, Samanya Amsha and Vishesha Amsha. Like that we cannot talk with regard to Chaitanyam because Sadeva Chit, Chideva Sat, Sat Chideva Anandam, Anandam Eva Sat Chit. Therefore you cannot talk Samanya Amsha, Vishesha Amsha. That is why Guru says Ekarasa. Ekarasa. Only one you can say. Upashanta Jagat Jiva Sishya Acharya Brahma. In Advaita Makarandam, author says all dissolve. Shanta Jiva Upashanta Jagat Jiva Sishya Acharya, all of them. Okay, that is the idea. He says Ekarasa. Nana Vivarta Rupa Bhavanti Parinamaha cha Anye Parinama Chaitanya Parinamaha Chaitanya Nana Vivarta Rupa Bhavanti. See, Vivarta Rupa means without undergoing any change, Chaitanyam alone appears. One Vivarta Karyam cannot become many Karyams. Okay, one Vivarta Karyam cannot cannot produce another Vivarta Karyam. Another Vivarta Karyam. Taihi Vivartaihi Atma Swarupasya. Atma is Vivartam, Vivarta Karanam. Na Kachidapi Hanihi. What Hani happened to the Rajju? Nothing happened. What happened to the land when it appears as marriage water? Nothing happened. Is it become wet? Nothing happened. When you look at the silver on the shell, can shells change anything? No. No change in that. Like that in Chaitanyam also, if you see the Jiva, Chaitanyam, Jagat, Chaitanyam alone appears as Jagat, Chaitanyam alone appears as Jiva, Chaitanyam alone appears as Ishvara, Chaitanyam alone appears as Guru, Chaitanyam alone appears as Shishya, Chaitanyam alone appears as Shastram. Everything is Chaitanyam, Chaitanyam, na hanihi. Chaitanyam will never change. That is called Vivarta Upadana Karanam. Okay. Atma Sada Asangaha. Ever untouched. It is not touched by anything. Why? Ekarasaha cha aste. It is Ekarasaha. That is called ekarasana vivarta upadana karanam. Okay. Adyavadhi na kopi muktah agre cha na kopi mukto bhavishyati bhavita जीवन मुक्ति शास्त्रम तो प्ररोचकः अर्थवादः किंतु चैतन्यम नित्यमुक्तमस्ति. Fifth answer. Adya avadhihi na kopi. Nobody is having any avadhi, means boundary. Avadhihi na kopi muktaha. Nobody is bound or nobody is liberated. Agrechana kopi mukto bhavishyati. Even in future also nobody is going to be liberated. What is this, Swamini? This answer is very, very mind-boggling. You only said bondage and mukta. Yes, initial stages we say. What is the final teaching? न निरोधो न चोत्पत्तिः न बद्धो न च साधकः न मुमुक्षुर्न वै मुक्तः इत्येषा परमार्थता. In Mandukya Upanishad we saw this karika. So that alone agrecha kopi muktah na bhavishyati. In future also I am going to be liberated. And now recognize that you are Atma, ever liberated one only. Even not liberated. You are not bound at all to be liberated. Recognize that I am not bound, I am not liberated, I am Atma Swarupam ever. Jivan Mukta Shastrantu, even the Shastra which is talking about Jivan Mukti, for what purpose? Prarochakaha Arthavada. It is only to inspire you until to bring you to Vichara Sagara. How many times Bhagavad Gita listening, Upanishads, 12 Upanishads I have taught. Why? To bring you to Vichara Sagara subject. 25 years it took for me to bring all of you to Vichara Sagara class. I cannot teach this DSV and TSV in Bhagavad Gita, Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre when I start. Can you understand this teaching? Many of you are studying from few decades, third decade. 2 decades completed, you are in third decade. Many of you. Can you understand DSV, TSV if I teach Bhagavad Gita first class? No. That's why other says Arthavadaha. It is only Arthavada. Figurative. Don't take literally. What? Jivan Mukti Shastram. The Shastra is talking about Jivan Mukti. It is only to bring you to understand that you are ever free Atma. Beginning lo sonna varmated. I am suffering, I am having sorrow, so many problems. You are telling I am free. No, Guru, leave alone. Advaitam Guru. No student will come. That's why we talk deliberately. There is samsara, there is problem, there are sorrow, raga, dvesha, dukkha. Student is very happy. Yes, I have dukkha, I have sorrow, I have problems. Then student will continue in the class. Until I say, it is Arthavada. But you are coming, I am teaching also. Okay, that is the beauty. Kintu Chaitanyam Nityamuktam asti. Chaitanyam Aham Brahma is ever free Atma I am. I was never bound, I am not going to be liberated. Very, very interesting answers. Details in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.